The air in the Meadowbrook Veterans facility always smelled of floor, wax, and missed opportunities. For 2 years, I had watched my grandfather, Walter, a man who once commanded a platoon in the jungles of Vietnam, shrink into a shell of himself. The doctors called it rapid onset dementia. They said the fog had finally claimed him. But yesterday, something changed. As I adjusted his thin wool blanket, his gnarled hand suddenly clamped around my wrist with a strength that shouldn't have been there. His eyes, usually clouded and distant, snapped into a terrifying focus. Against the sensitive skin of my inner wrist, he began to tap. It wasn't a tremor. It was the rhythmic, deliberate language he taught me when I was 10. Run, he spelled. Before I could gasp, his face went slack again. The light behind his eyes vanished like a blown fuse. Everything okay, dear? A voice chirped from the doorway. It was Nurse Beverly, her smile as bright and artificial as the fluorescent lights above. She was already moving toward his for drip, her syringe ready. He moved. I stammered, my heart hammering against my ribs. Just muscle spasms, honey, she said, her eyes never leaving mine as she depressed the plunger. It's common in the final stages. As I walked to my car, I looked back at the sprawling, modern complex. It looked like a palace of healing, but the skin on my wrist was still humming from his touch. My grandfather wasn't disappearing into his mind. He was being buried alive in a secret. And now, they knew I knew.